All right, fellow traders, this is Positive Trading with you. Another video, another unscripted, awesome, unedited video that I want to share with you guys. When market is panicking and everybody is screaming that more downside to come, this, in my opinion, is the final bottom forming. Why I say that is that because it's not one of a kind event. I'm here for 2 full cycles already, and this has happened before, and it's just like a deja vu for me. We're on Avalanche chart. Soon we will visit Cardano chart, Sandbox, Matic, and a couple of top altcoins that people follow, because I don't want to do meme coins. I don't do those. Last time I invested in meme coins were in 2021. I made a good money, but since then I'm not into it. So because there are too many of them right now, and Solana become a meme coin machine. So let's get on with the video. Look at the RSI on the daily, man. This is at new lows, 32, and we are, I think, gonna be soon bouncing back up in this fashion. Let me take my brush. Right now, we are gonna be witnessing something like this. Boom. And then stay here a little bit because this is the previous resistance, and then continue just like this. Of course, this is a daily chart. It will take a little bit of time, but at least the panic should be over, because I'm going to back it up with a couple of charts that you may want to see. And those charts are actually very important to look at. I encourage all of you to look at after this video. So let's go for Cardano. Okay. Sorry, it's already here. Cardano. Look at this chart. This is final bottoming um, times of all of the altcoins, specifically strong ones, top 100 altcoins I'm watching right now. I will be scooping up. I already started, because what happened is that market maker made everyone believe right here to buy, because this was after the one big retail frenzy. So market maker traps everyone in here to enter, pushes up a little bit. Everybody thinks like they are genius, they made the right move, and then it starts, boom, it drops. Because not everyone uh, can be making money when market maker is losing, or major exchanges. They need to hedge their positions, because if retail is making money, exchanges are losing money. So what they have to do is flood the market with supply. So everybody thinks, okay, maybe here I was wrong, but I'm gonna be buying here. This is a very good buying opportunity. And what happens? Price will go sideways to just simply exhaust everybody and capitulate. And nobody sells in this area. Look, it's very cheap, 40 cents, 44 cents. Who would sell it? This is simply a market manipulation by the exchanges and market makers to flood the system with supply, extra supply, to kick everybody out. Then we start moving back up again. That's where you guys will start believing that it will go up. And until you get in, price is already too high. So who will sell it to you when you want to get in at 60, 70, 80 cents is market maker and exchanges. By the time daily RSI probably will be somewhere here at 50, 60 zone. So maybe there's a little more push up until 80 cents, $1. But then you need to be slowly taking in and locking in profits. But who will do that is not retail, because retail usually joins at the later stage. There is no negative news. Look at Bitcoin, still and near all-time highs. Look at Ethereum. Previously, I'll share you something with you. Previously, Bitcoin used to dump, even Ethereum used to dump together with all the other altcoins. But this time around, they cannot manipulate Bitcoin's price because of ETFs. a lot of Bitcoin is being held by major institutions, so they cannot manipulate it. Let's look at checkonchain.com, the Bitcoin euphoria zone. Previous 2021, look at it here, euphoria zone. This green horizontal line was very thick, and a lot of people were locking in profits. And we had the second push right here again, and the second part of the 2021, which was the last push, which Bitcoin made 69,000 and then crashed, right? So similar thing is happening, but this is the first push. It's not, the green line is not as thick yet. That means we still didn't have the ultimate top, because we just had the halving, everything, the bullish and positive news just now coming out. So what happens is that we'll have this green line super extended and getting thicker. That's the time you should be locking in profits, and you should be buying when extreme red in the market, not when extreme green like here. This is already you need to be selling. Retailers got it all backwards. I daily trade, guys. I have a portfolio that I hold, but mainly I daily trade. So what I do is I buy when we are 2, 3, 4, 10% down, and staying down for like 2, 3, 4 days. When everything is red for almost a week, that's the time you buy. Then almost another 1 week after, you'll have green days, which is gonna last for another couple of weeks. So let's go checkonchain.com. I want to show you a very good chart. This is a Bitcoin's realized profit and loss ratio chart. So every time you see these green spikes, are people really like a big holders. This is not some small retail holders. These are big holders are locking in profits, and where they are locking in profits at the peak of the market. They don't always get it right, because after that we push back again, but they are continuously selling at the tops just when retail is coming in. So even here, look at it right now. The peak of the selling was in March 2024, March all the way, March, end of March. So it started from here all the way February, and all the way until end of March they have been selling. That's why price didn't push up a little more than that. Price got consolidated and staying there sideways. This is a new accumulation zone for those who sold at the peak at 70 plus thousand to buy it back here, push the price up again, and then they will be selling at 80, 90, or even more than that. So I want to show you another chart. This is basically one of the best indicators to buy Bitcoin for long-term hold. This is Bitcoin's unrealized profit and loss ratio. This green line, as you can see, is unrealized profits, and the red line is the unrealized losses. Meaning, when people are even they are under the water and they are losing their profits, they haven't sold. And this is usually one of the best indicators to scoop up all the Bitcoins. Because if you look at here, 2022, January, December, November, actually all the way from November, this thing was red. And then when it started turning green, that's the time price was starting to push up. That was 2023, February. Look at after that what happened. People are in profit, but they are not realizing it. They are not selling it. All the way until when it peaked right here, March again. It's having a confluence with the previous chart that I show you, where they realized the price. So look at the confluence. It's exact right in there when unrealized profits started getting realized, and then they dropped. That's why we're going sideways. There is nothing in this market screaming that top is in. However, altcoins, they pull the dirty on you because they want to kick everybody out, then push the prices higher, so people will be getting in at 60, 70, 80 cents again. So market will be a little bit overheated, then market makers will pull the dirty on you again. Let's look at the Bitcoin heat map. Most of these liquidation levels have been tapped. Everybody's calling below 64,000. In my opinion, I don't think we will close below 64,000 at least for a few days. I don't think we will close. 1 week closure below 64,000, then I would be a little bit concerned with the Bitcoin, but not altcoins, because altcoins already forming the bottom, a final bottom, in my opinion. So here there is a little untapped liquidation level, a new one. It formed just these couple of days. And here we have major liquidation level. So it's more likely we'll be pushing up. As soon as we tap this, I think push up even more to 66, 68, 67,000 will be easy run, because there is no too much of selling here. So as soon as we take out the short sellers and liquidate, price can shoot up. So right now, you guys need to remain calm and not panic, because this is not a unusual event. I have been scooping up everything I can. Let's go to a Sandbox chart right now. And Sandbox gave me a perfect opportunity to scoop up, because we are forming this little RSI bullish divergence. RSI was moving upwards. This was yesterday, I charted it. RSI moving upwards, but price was slowly making lower lows. So what happens? The momentum is moving upwards. So eventually momentum will win, and we have a chance to break out of this trend line that I've outlined. So right now, I have scooped up in this zone, in this area, which is, I think my average entries are 44 cents. And yesterday, I scooped up right here around 30, 31 zone, because as soon as price, the falling knife has been stopped and we start seeing some green candles, uh, there will be, I'm sure, some sideways action. I don't know for how many days, but we still have time, probably for 3 more days, and then we'll start having push up. So what I want to say, guys, to you is that we are forming for altcoins final bottoming structure, because there is no negative narrative around it. It's simply a supply dump. If anything I can take away from this market behavior is that previous market behaviors often tell you what is going to happen in this market, also in this present day market. So it's not exactly going to play out, but it is going to have similarities for you to be either bullish or bearish about. Right now, I'm not bearish, because nobody's going to sell at these cheap levels. Sandbox at 33 cents. Would you be willing to sell your Sandbox? If you bought around 40 cents or even 50 cents, would you be willing to sell in here? Most of the people are just like here, unrealized losses right now occurring. Unrealized losses mean people are holding on to their coins. Even this is, let's say, Bitcoin chart, but even on Sandbox, exactly the same thing is happening, because they haven't run like Bitcoin did. So most people got in here in this area, I would say. Most people got in here when things were optimistic. Would you be willing to sell at a loss? I would say no. So people will be waiting out, adding to their positions, having their average price much better entry, and then we will be pushing up. So have a patience, don't panic, and if you need any advice, you can simply comment and like on this video. I'll be also replying to your comments. Thank you guys for your attention, and see you on the next one.